Alicia, you didn't just ruin my coat, you ruined the one damn thing I had left of my mom. How do you dry clean that? Narration. Calm, dramatic tone. On a freezing January night in Cleveland, 19-year-old nursing student Alicia Monroe stood in front of the mirror, clutching a red plastic cup and a bundle of nerves. The college house party had already started down the block, but she couldn't leave just yet, not without a killer coat. Her roommate had nothing decent, and Alicia's own jacket looked like it had survived a war. That's when she called the one person who owned the coat she needed. Her 27-year-old cousin Kendra. Narration. Faux cheerful. Kendra. Alicia chirped on speakerphone, sugar dripping from her voice. Can I please borrow your faux leather trench, just for tonight? Kendra sighed. She always did. But she gave in like she always did. Narration. Flat, judging tone. Bad move, Kendra. That coat wasn't just fashion. It was a relic. The last thing her late mother had bought for her. But did Alicia know that? Nope. She just wanted something Insta-worthy. Narration. Tense. Building. The party? Predictably messy. One too many tequila shots. A blur of dancing. Bad decisions, and eventually, one horrible sound. Gagging. Dry heaves, and then splat. Not on the floor. Not in a trash can. Right across the front of Kendra's coat. Narration. Sarcastic. Congratulations, Alicia. You just baptized your cousin's legacy in 3-La Margarita mix. Narration. Frantic tone. The next morning, Alicia woke up on a stranger's couch with a splitting headache and a single horrifying memory: the coat. She gasped, uncrumpled it from the floor, and nearly screamed. It reeked. The faux leather was smeared. The inner lining? A war zone. She wrapped it in plastic and sped to the cheapest dry cleaner she could find. The old man behind the counter barely blinked as she handed over the mess. Dry cleaner voice, muttering, "Yeah, we'll see what we can do. Come back tomorrow." Narration. Whisper. That tomorrow was where things got worse. Narration. Slow, dramatic. When she picked up the coat, it looked okay. Mostly. The cuffs were damp. The belt was steamed into a sad noodle. But Alicia, she didn't dare look too close. She shoved it in a bag and drove straight to Kendra's job, dropped it off at the receptionist, and texted a lie. "All clean. Looks good as new." 15 minutes later, the text came back. "You think I wouldn't notice the missing fur and unraveling belt? Are you serious right now?" Narration. Pause, then punch. And just like that, Alicia's guilt wasn't just about a ruined coat. It was about to become a full-blown family disaster. Kendra's voice cracked over the phone. "That coat was the last gift my mom gave me, and you treated it like a party rat." Narration. Heavy, emotional tone. The phone call wasn't loud, it was quiet, and that's what made it worse. Kendra didn't scream at first. No sarcasm, no insults, just silence, until her voice broke. "Kendra," shaky voice. "You didn't ruin a coat, Alicia. You ruined the last thing my mom touched before she got sick." Narration. Slow, cinematic. Alicia froze. See, no one ever talked about Aunt Renee. She'd passed 3 years ago. Lung cancer. Sudden. Fast. Devastating. Kendra had always seemed fine. Tough. Polished. The career girl with the designer boots and the perfect edges. But now, that armor cracked. Narration. Piercing tone. Alicia tried to explain. She tried to apologize. But every word just made it worse. "I didn't know, Kendra. You didn't ask Alicia." Boom. Narration. Shift to family drama. By the next morning, the story had made its way around the Monroe family grapevine. Cousin Nikki texted Alicia a novel. Uncle Jerome called her disrespectful. Her mom didn't even answer her call. And then there was Grandma Jean, deadpan. "You girls better fix this before Thanksgiving. I'm not seating drama across from the cranberry sauce." Narration. Sarcastic. Dry. Classic. Grandma. But the damage was done. Narration. Emotional build. Kendra blocked her on social, canceled brunch, didn't show up to their weekly family FaceTime. For the first time in years, Alicia felt what Kendra had lived with for decades. Isolation. Narration. Realization tone. And the coat, that was never the real problem. It was a symbol, a reminder of a mother-daughter bond that Alicia had casually barfed on. She thought she'd just borrowed a coat, but what she really borrowed was trust. And she broke. Narration. Transition with tension. With Thanksgiving looming, and Kendra still icing her out, Alicia had one last shot to fix it. A bold move. A peace offering. But was it too little, too late? "I tried scrubbing the guilt off me like it was on that coat," but some stains don't come out no matter how many times you dry clean them. Narration, reflective tone. Alicia stood outside Lacey's boutique on 5th and Euclid, holding a white shopping bag in her breast. Inside that bag, a brand new faux leather trench coat. Not an exact match, but close, elegant, soft, and far more expensive than she could afford. Her part-time nursing check was basically gone. Narration, low, nervous tone. It wasn't about money though. Not anymore. She'd typed and deleted at least 6 different apology texts. None of them sounded right. None of them said, "I'm sorry I disrespected your grief." Because how do you say that? Narration, slow dramatic beat. When Kendra opened the door, she didn't smile. She didn't even look surprised. Just tired. Alicia, quietly, "I brought something. I know it won't bring your mom back, but I'm sorry." Narration, delicate, emotional tone. Kendra stared at the coat in the bag. Didn't touch it. Didn't thank her. Just blinked, holding back tears. Kendra, soft but sharp. "That coat wasn't expensive, Alicia. It was earned. Every shift I worked while mom did chemo she saved for it. That's why it mattered." Alicia nodded. She finally got it. Narration, emotional build. Mature tone. They didn't hug. No dramatic music. Just 2 women on a porch, tired of being mad. Kendra finally said, "Kendra, you didn't just mess up the coat, you broke my trust." Alicia, honest. "I know. I want to earn it back, if that's even possible." Narration, turning point tone. It wasn't fixed, but it was a start. Narration, closing, reflective tone. Weeks later at Thanksgiving, Alicia and Kendra sat at opposite ends of the table. No drama, no side-eye, just quiet understanding. Alicia had learned something no classroom could teach. Narration, final line, poetic judgment. You can dry clean fabric, replace a coat, even fake forgiveness. But real trust, that takes time. And sometimes, scars make the strongest threat.